of the seniors being honored here at the Tiger Den. Scott Mitzer, Scott Baker on the call, Dalton Craig on the camera tonight here on the Voice Sports Network.
Call us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Well, welcome back. We've got the seniors tonight. We've got the pep band being introduced right now. Unfortunately, we're on the wrong side of the court, so let me bring up the crowd mic for you.
Next up, we have a senior member of the cheerleading squad, Laura Bank. Parents are Lisa and Greg. Laura plans to attend the University of St. Francis and major in nursing to become a NICU nurse. Another senior member of the cheerleading squad is Caitlin Walker.
Got a few cheerleaders being honored. And here's our first basketball player, Colin Barker. For the basketball team. One of our second basketball player, Dakota Cole. And Marcus Morgan. And Grant Pribble.
Next senior
Garrett Walborn. There are your seniors. We'll be back in a few minutes.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces powered by her heartbeat are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you define the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training, others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton. Eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com. Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
I'm going to start 2016 off on the right foot this year. I need to get in shape after the holidays.
Didn't you say that last year?
Maybe. What about you?
Just doing what I've been doing. I go to the YMCA.
You did that last year.
And it's been great. The Y is about more than knocking off a few pounds.
Oh, really?
Of course, it's a great place to get the exercise you need, but you can really focus on the whole you. The YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs.
Such as?
Taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being. They even have family outings.
Sounds like you have a little community there.
Not so little. You ought to come with me and see for yourself. Or go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells counties so you can try the Y for yourself.
fwymca.org?
You got it.
Are you sure it's for me?
The YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne is for everyone.
If I join, what am I going to do for the following year?
You'll be like me. New Year's resolutions will be a thing of the past.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Bluffton Tire, you know where they're located, across the street from Bummy's, right at the entrance to the 4-H park, has been serving Wells County for over 50 years. Bluffton Tire needs to be the first stop for brakes, struts, front-end alignment, and offers over 20 different brands of tires. Stop by and see Carrie Jennis today or visit online at BlufftonTire.com for online specials and coupons. Bluffton Tire is open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Hi, this is Kerry Jennis at Bluffton Tire, and we'll keep you going.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's, open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is what you're looking for, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. Costly misconceptions about collision repair, brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com. Great. I've got to walk by dresses, then hosiery, then women's fine clothing. Where are the men's clothes?
Men, does this sound familiar? Avoid the women's department altogether by going to Masterson's Incorporated Store for Men. You heard right, a store for men. At Masterson's in Bluffton, you'll find famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, Lauren, Van Heusen, and shoes by Johnson Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rental and is the Boy Scout and Cub Scout distributor for the area.
Wow, look at this. A store just for men.
Masterson's Store for Men, 127 West Market Street.
Hi, this is Ken Mast with New Holland Tri-County. We are looking forward to providing you with sales and service again this year. We are inviting all of our customers to our open house on February the 23rd at our facility on State Road 1, just south of Bluffton. We'll be hosting a Kinsey Clinic in the morning from 9 to 11, followed by lunch at noon. If you haven't had the opportunity to check out our expanded facility, this is your chance. In addition to lunch, we will be offering discounts on parts. We'll be on hand to answer any questions you may have. We look forward to visiting with each and every one of you and show you our product lines. Once again, the open house is February 23rd with the Kinsey Clinic from 9 to 11, followed by lunch. New Holland, Tri-County, just south of Bluffton on State Road 1. Hope to see you there.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams. We know you have a choice, and thank you for choosing us. This broadcast wouldn't be possible without the support of the sponsors you hear throughout the game. We encourage you to visit their businesses and use their service as often as possible. Be sure to tell them thanks for their support. Now, sit back and enjoy the game, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Welcome back to the Tiger Den, the last game of the regular season, but not our last time here at the Tiger Den, as we will be back here Wednesday night as the Tigers open up sectional action against the Woodland Warriors. But to round out the season, it's the Southwood Knights. Scott Mentzer, Scott Baker on the call for you tonight. Neither one of us made the New Haven game, as we let our New Haven crew do that game on Tuesday. I hope you enjoyed Steve Orth calling our New Haven games. But we're glad to be back with you tonight. Southwood coming in this game with a record of 18-3. Bluffton 13-8. But coming off a couple of tough losses. Coach John Burris in his 9th year at Southwood. 112-98 is his record at Southwood. He's got 190 wins and 17 years of head coaching experience. Coach Lysing, 104 wins, 53 losses in 7 years of Bluffton, 329 wins in 24 years of coaching. Sagarin ratings, Southwood 72.2. They're in the top 20 of Class 2A. Sagarin rating them at 14. Bluffton 43rd in Class 2A with a Sagarin rating of 60.6. Last outing, Southwood crushed Eastbrook 75-36. Bluffton lost to New Haven 58-44. Versus common foes, Southwood 7-2, Bluffton 3-3. Strength of schedule just about identical. Southwood's opponents 210-240. Bluffton's opponents 210-245. Over the last 30 years, Scott, what'd you think?
I'm going to say Southwood.
Bluffton 18-7.
Wow.
Last meeting was a Southwood win, 53-47. Sagarin prediction tonight, Southwood by 11.
59-48. Let's take a look at what Southwood has done this year. Their 3 losses at the hands of Huntington North, Oak Hill. Oak Hill may be the toughest team that Bluffton has faced this year. And an overtime loss to Northfield in tournament play, 53-50. So that's where their 3 losses came from. Other teams they've knocked off, they did knock off Northfield earlier in the year. Other teams we'd be familiar with, Wabash took care of them. We squeaked by Wabash. Mississinawa, who we just lost to, they took care of by 14. They had a second game against Wabash. Again, we beat Wabash, I think, by a bucket.
Yeah.
They took care of Wabash 78-40.
Wow.
Adams Central, they picked up a 62-48 win. And then a third game against Northfield, they picked up a win late in the season. So they played Northfield 3 times this year. Both teams have faced Eastbrook. Both teams picking up wins. Again, that was the last game for Southwood. 75-36, almost a 40-point win for the Knights against Eastbrook. Southwood, they will face Wabash in their opening round of sectional play. So let's take a quick timeout, and then we'll come back and we'll talk a little bit about the sectional matchups. Of course, we will have all the Bluffton Tigers sectional games here on WellsCountyVoice.com. We'll be back.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
Welcome back to WellsCountyVoice.com, part of the Voice Sports Network. Boy, a nice little crowd is rolling in here.
Yeah.
For this game tonight, as the upper bleachers starting to fill up a little bit. So let's talk sectional basketball. Bluffton comes into the sectionals ranked number 2 according to Sagarin. Canterbury is on top with a rating of just about 69. Bluffton comes in at 60.6, so they're about an 8-point underdog to Canterbury. Below Bluffton, just below Bluffton, is Eastside at 59. Just a tad under Eastside is Adams Central at 58. Just below them is Woodland at 57. So you got 4 teams. Well, and just below them is South Adams at 56. So you've got about a 4-point spread across teams 2 through 6. Even Cherubusco not far behind at 51.4. So, Scott, looking at those numbers,
it's wide open.
It is wide open.
Wide open.
Strength of schedule, if you look across the strength of the schedule, Canterbury is playing the toughest schedule, coming in at just about 69. Bluffton is, they're going to come in at 56, which is going to put them second to last, actually, in terms of strength of schedule, but pretty evenly bunched in terms of strength of schedule. Now, let's look at the pairings and see how the draw came out. And, Scott, I think Bluffton's got a pretty favorable draw.
Yeah, well, looking back on the sectional there, I mean, a quarter of the teams are in the ACAC conference.
That's right. So teams that we've seen a number of times.
Exactly.
So on Tuesday, it'll be Eastside taking on Cherubusco. So Eastside will be the prohibitive favorite there. On Wednesday, we'll have the second game Wednesday night. It'll be South Adams versus Adams Central. So go ahead and let those two teams knock heads against one another.
Yeah.
We'll face Woodland, who we've beat twice. And that's always kind of a double-edged sword, right?
It is.
You kind of feel good about having beaten them twice, but then you got to ask yourself, can you beat the same team 3 times?
It's hard to do, but you play your game, stick to your game plan, and you should be okay. But hey, sectional, anything can happen.
Now the interesting thing about that Woodland matchup is it turns out that all 3 of those games have been played on this floor. So
right.
It was a home game this year in terms of a regular conference game. Then we met here in the consolation game in the ACAC tournament, and now we'll meet here again since Bluffton is hosting the sectional. So Well, you don't see that happening very often.
No,
you play
you
the
don't.
same team on the same floor 3 times. So, Bluffton, if they get by Woodland, they'll face the winner of South Adams and Adams Central, who they also have both beaten this year.
Heck of a time with South Adams. That was the 4 overtime
That was
game.
the 4 overtime game. So all 3 teams in the bottom half of the bracket, Bluffton has beaten this year, which leaves Canterbury to face Eastside, which aside from Bluffton, Eastside's the next toughest team according to the Sagarin rating. So Canterbury's going to get a pretty tough draw. Bluffton faces teams they've beaten, but again, all these teams are pretty closely bunched. Canterbury being the favorite right now.
Right. What's kind of weird going back to sectional, I heard that they have a rule that if you have played a home game at the sectional site, you're not allowed to go there and practice during the week.
Oh, is that right?
So Woodland can't, South Adams can't. I don't know who else is on there in our sectional that could have possibly played here at the Tiger Den.
Adams Central.
We got them there, didn't we? So they
we
can
had
come
them there.
over.
Okay.
So I mean,
interesting. I didn't realize that was
absolutely.
a rule.
Yep. I don't know why, but that's what they come up with.
So the teams have come out on the floor. So, they've been out on the floor for a while, actually. Let's give you some starting lineups here. For the visiting Southwood Knights, as always, your starting lineups are brought to you by First Bank of Bern, rated #1 best performing bank in Indiana, First Bank of Bern. Their starting 5 consists of a sophomore guard, 5'10" number 20, Peyton Trexler. A junior guard, 5'10" number 22, Blake Martz. A 6'6" forward, number 24, Alex Harmon. He's a senior. A 6'2" senior forward, number 30, Brandon Frazier. And a sophomore 5'11" guard, number 32, Carson Blair. So those are your starters for the Southwood Knights. For the Bluffton Tigers, starting 5 will look a little bit different.
Yep.
As it is senior night, so there's 6 seniors on the squad. Obviously, we can't start all 6.
Coach wanted to. He told me that.
And so we'll get a couple guys. I think these will be their first starts of the year. So we're going to have number 22, Aaron Sturgeon, a 6'1" senior guard. In the starting lineup tonight is a 5'9" senior, number 24, Marcus Morgan. In the third guard spot, be 5'10" senior, number 30, Garrett Walborn. And your senior forwards, 6'3" number 40, Colin Barker. And your final senior, 6'4" number 52, Dakota Cole. So 6 seniors on the squad, 5 of them starting tonight. Grant Pribble will not get the start.
They said about a minute and a half into the game.
So again, Marcus Morgan, Aaron Sturgeon, Garrett Walborn, Colin Barker, and Dakota Cole will be your starters for the Tigers. We will turn this mic over to Mike Murray. Turn up the crowd, Mike. Let him reintroduce the starters for you. Just because we like to listen to Mike a little bit in every broadcast. Learned everything from us.
Voice alum?
That's right, voice alum.
Mike knows his stuff, I'll tell you that.
Jim all decked out for the seniors.
Yep.
Band here tonight.
Finally.
Which means we get to listen to the national anthem.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's turn up the crowd mic and listen to Mike Murray.
First for the Southwood Knights. Starting with one guard, 5'10" sophomore, number 20, Peyton Trexler. The guard, 5'10" junior, number 22, Blake Martz. The forward, 6'6" senior, number 24, Alex Harmon. The forward, 6'6" senior, number 30, Brandon Frazier. And rounding out the Southwood starting lineup at the guard, 5'11" sophomore, number 32, Carson Blair. The Knights are both by Mr. John Forrest. Now, let's get ready to roll for your Bluffton Ladies and gentlemen, will you please stand and sing for the Bluffton Company under the direction of Mr. Jim Dieter, plays our national anthem.
All right.
Let's do it.
4 quarters of basketball left in the 2015-2016 regular season. Tigers taking on the Knights here at the Tiger Den. Thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mentzer, Scott Baker on the call for you tonight as the Tigers try to close out the regular season with win number 14. Southwood 18-3, ranked number 14 according to Sagarin.
That's hard to believe with that kind of record.
In Class 2A. Senior night, we introduced 6 starters. I don't know if you caught that, Scott.
Yep.
Only 5 actually took the floor. Sturgeon, Walborn, Morgan, Barker, and Dakota Cole. Cole will jump against Alex Harmon, and that'll be handled by the Knights. And quickly down along the block.
Wow.
And
already.
Dakota Cole with a block against number 30, Brandon Frazier.
And they're going to try to trap us. They've been watching film.
And a steal by the Knights. And the first foul of the game.
And he made it. I don't know if they're going to count it or not, but it went in.
Foul.
Good basket.
Drawn by Trexler. Count it.
Wow, he's quick.
Visitors don't get the hoop and the harm. That's
No,
reserved
they
for the
don't.
Tigers.
He is quick.
Fouls on Garrett Walborn. Trexler to the line and misses the free throw. Sturgeon with the rebound. And they'll pressure him in the backcourt. Walborn.
That's when you want to keep the ball in the middle of the floor.
And bodies flying all over the place. Ball still loose, handled by Southwood. Tigers yet to set up their offense. This is Harmon.
6'6".
Nice little soft shot, but rims out. It's going to stay black basketball.
Here comes Grant.
And Grant, 44 seconds into the game, Grant Pribble will check in for Aaron Sturgeon.
A little sooner than what I was told.
Trexler. This is Blair just inside the free throw line and sinks it. 4-0 Southwood. Tigers trying to get it across the timeline. Pribble does, splits a couple of defenders. They'll chase him near midcourt. They go outside to Walborn. Garrett goes inside to Pribble. Pribble attracting a lot of attention. Goes to Morgan. To Walborn. 6:35 to go in the first. 4-0 Southwood.
Well, Grant got away with a foul. I didn't know if you've seen it around. He shoved the big guy down there, Harmon, out of the way.
Pribble on the baseline. Throws it outside. Walborn launches a three. No. Frazier gives it up to Blair.
Good hustle.
And Walborn diving for the
Good
basketball.
hustle.
Morgan diving for it.
Atta boy.
And the seniors making something happen here at the 6-minute mark.
That's contagious, too. Other kids will start doing it.
Dakota Cole goes outside. Walborn launches another three. It's a little bit long. Rebound Blair. This is Trexler over to Martz. Martz will get double teamed. Finds Trexler. Trexler just outside the elbow. Not very close. Marcus Morgan with the rebound. Good ball movement. Dakota Cole for two.
That's how you break a zone press right there.
4-2, 5:20 to go in the first. Tigers getting their hand on the basketball. Trexler. This is Blair. No. Look at another Bluffton foul.
I don't know if he called a foul or not. Yeah, he did. Okay. That's on Morgan. Good hustle by the seniors out there.
Absolutely. Now you notice, Scott, the coach is using some visual signs. And
they were doing that a few weeks ago, I believe.
They did it quite a bit the last game against Mississinawa. One of the things I talked to it about, Coach, after the game. Pribble for three, no. And he said he wants to get more used to that because when you get into sectionals, things get so loud.
You can't hear down there.
You can't hear.
I mean, me even coaching upwards, and the kids cannot hear out there on the floor. I couldn't imagine it being high school. It's a lot louder environment. Yeah, carried it.
Yep. Southwood turnover.
It's their third.
Trexler looks incredulous at that call.
1-3-1 zone press. It's when you want to keep the ball in the middle of the floor and out of the corners.
Sturgeon, Kuhlenbeck, and Pearson on the floor now. (4-2). Pribble. And Colin Barker. Oh, a follow-up by Grant Pribble.
Right.
We're tied at 4. Boy, Grant somehow found his way to that basket. Tipped it in. Trexler for three. Got it.
It's the old dribble drive.
Under 4 here in the first. And Barker's going to miss it. Trexler on the outlet pass. He gets to the hoop by a block from behind by Kuhlenbeck. And
a foul.
And a foul.
Tigers come out ready to play tonight, even though we're not showing it on the scoreboard. They're really hustling.
A nice behind-the-back dribble by Grant to draw that foul. Martz with the foul, his first. Team's first. Throw it into the backcourt for Kuhlenbeck.
Stay in the middle of the court. They're going to trap on the corners, and you definitely don't want to pick your dribble up out of this.
And a steal by Trexler. And a foul by Kuhlenbeck.
That kid is quick, Scott.
Mitchell picks up the foul, his first, team's third. 3:30 to go in the first. Frazier gives it up to Blair. They haven't gotten Harmon involved in the offense really yet. Sturgeon comes away with it. Pearson on the run, lays it in. It's a one-point basketball game, 7-6. This is Harmon, the 6'6" forward. Trexler.
What's Harmon average a game? Do you have any idea?
I have no idea.
Stay on your feet. Good job, Grant. He pushed. Yes, he did.
All right. That's going to go against Martz.
That's his second. Little chicken wing. Get you every time.
Matt, is it Nose?
Nose.
Okay.
Like nose on your face.
All right, Matt Nose. As soon as I say nose, it's going to be nosy or
nosy. Or nosier.
Dakota Cole has it blocked by Harmon, so Harmon making his presence felt inside.
Keep going after him. Nothing wrong with that. You're going hard to the 10.
2:34 left in the first. Barker inside the paint. Nicely done. And the Tigers with their first lead tonight, 8-7 at the 2:25 mark. Harmon from the corner. Cole with the rebound. Pribble, long pass looking for Sturgeon.
Good try. Good try. Tigers are looking to run tonight. See if they can beat them at their own game.
Much more aggressive tonight than how they came out against Mississinewa. Again, we were not at the New Haven game, so can't characterize that. And a steal by Pribble. Grant will lay it in. Tigers up by 3.
That's the Knights' 5th turnover of the quarter.
10-7 Bluffton.
I think he traveled there.
Harmon can't get it to drop. Pribble with the rebound. Tigers will continue to push. Pribble, hoop, no. Oh, man.
Easy.
Some hard action inside. What we got here? Bluffton foul. Colin Barker. Walborn, Kuhlenbeck.
Like the way Bluffton's coming out tonight, Scott. They're going right at him.
Yeah, they are.
Right at him.
This is a good intensity.
It's definitely how you want to play in sectional.
Trexler leans in, throws it up. No. Pribble with another rebound. 1:16 to go. Pribble gets beyond Trexler.
Oh, go up with that, Colin.
Ball's on the floor. Bounces around, picked up by Nose. And at 1 minute, Southwood back on the attack. Trexler launches a 3 to tie it up. No. Another rebound for Pribble. Bounces off of Trexler. 50 seconds left. Walborn, Pribble, fire that elbow shot. Got it. Deadly from the elbow. 12-7, 5-point lead for the Tigers.
It's his 6th.
Nose leans in, and we're going to get the second foul against Mitchell Kuhlenbeck. Foul's going to be on the floor. I like the intensity, though, Scott. This is an intensity that I don't think we really saw at the outset of the Belmont game.
I agree.
We certainly didn't see it against Mississinewa. Again, we weren't at the New Haven game.
A game like this, if you don't show up with intensity, it could get ugly real quick, as good as Southwood is, too. So, plus it being senior night coming in the sectional, it's a good time to step it up a little bit.
28 seconds to go. 3-point shot from the corner is no good. Nose with the attempt, Cole with the rebound. 20 seconds to go. See if we can close it out, Scott.
Yep. What, 16 seconds?
Pearson at 16. And we're going to throw it away at 10.
Bounce pass.
And
Good
Trexler
rebound.
misses the layup. 4 seconds to go. Barker got to get it off.
Oh, he squared up.
Oh, at the end of the first quarter, your Subway scoreboard, which
Wow.
I haven't been keeping.
Man, quick quarter. 12-7. What a way to start off. What a way to start off.
I apologize, folks. I've been keeping score, but I didn't display the scoreboard. 12-7 at the end of the first quarter. I got all wrapped up in the game and forgot to overlay the scoreboard.
That happens.
We'll take a very quick break. We'll be right back.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value an investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
12-7 Tigers as we go to the second quarter of play. Thank you for joining us here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Scott Mincer, Scott Baker on the call for you as we have all year long. Tigers open up with the basketball.
Got a quick stat for you. You're not going to believe this. I had the Tigers with 7 turnovers and Southwood with 5 in the first quarter.
Wow.
A lot of possessions. There you go.
Sturgeon from the elbow, long. Harmon with the rebound.
So you penetrate his zone, in and out.
Number 3, Finnicle in the game for Southwood. Blair to nose in the paint. And
you calling a jump ball or a foul? Yeah, good call. I agree with that.
Possession arrow will change. Southwood will keep control of the basketball.
Tigers are definitely aggressive on defense.
Those Finnicle and Blair. Senior night here at the Tiger Den.
Quick hands by Grant.
They're triple teaming Harmon, and he traveled.
Traveled it, yep.
And I think Mr. Harmon's starting to get a little frustrated.
They're throwing everything but the kitchen sink at him. Yeah, I'd say he probably would.
Tigers break. Pearson gets doubled up. Finds Sturgeon. Sturgeon's doubled. Splits a couple defenders. Gets in the paint. Throws it up with the left hand, and he traveled.
Wow.
7 minutes to go in the second. 12-7 Bluffton.
A lot of possessions tonight. That's the most I can remember Bluffton having all year in a game to start out. This makes it fun watching them run.
Finnicle behind the back dribble. Picks it up. This is nose. Boy, Tigers all over the place. Pribble on his back, gets it to Pearson and gets it to Barker.
That's hustle.
Now Sturgeon will control. Dakota Cole.
Dribble.
And he's going to lose it. Harmon picks it up. Harmon against Barker.
Good move. Good move.
Count it and the foul.
Good move.
His first bucket.
Yes, it is. Next time Harmon gets the ball out outside the free throw line, watch his feet. I'm not trying to be biased, but I swear he's traveling every time before he takes off.
Yeah, nice looking free throw shot for a big man.
He does.
They'll hound Pribble. Barker to Dakota Cole to Aaron Sturgeon.
Yeah, don't pick up your dribble. Keep your, there you go, middle of the floor.
Back to Pribble, the elbow shot again.
That's hard to knock down.
And he is very efficient from that spot.
You seen right there how they penetrated the zone. You want to go inside out.
Blair for three, short. Pribble with another rebound. Grant high on the book up tonight. Aaron Sturgeon. 16-10, biggest lead for the Tigers tonight.
They have come out to play, Scott. Woo. You see he traveled there. Yep, sure did.
All right, there you go, Scott.
Told you. He moves his feet before he dribbles. That's the first time they've caught him on that.
See that? You don't get better color than from Scott Baker right here on WellsCountyVoice.com.
I can't play the game, but I know enough to be dangerous. That's what's scary. Now we're in a 2-2-1 press, zone press right now. Again, middle of the floor.
Dribble on the left side. This is Barker from the free throw line. He knocks it down. 18-10. Timeout. We'll be back. Tigers on top by 8.
Twas the month after Christmas, and all through your homes were the remnants of cookies and candies and scones. You ate so much sugar it made you feel crummy, and you can't fit any more in your overstuffed tummy. Plus, you've been running on empty to get everything done, and to exercise now doesn't sound like much fun.
Could this be your post-holiday anthem? The cooking, the wrapping, the running, the sleep deprivation. You've spent the last couple of months worrying about everyone else. It's time to focus on you. With a membership to the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. The YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs. Whether you're taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being, or participating in family outings with the Y. Start the new year on a healthy, active foot for you and your family. To find out more, go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells County so you can try the Y for yourself.
18-10, the biggest lead of the night for the Tigers. 4:45 to go here in quarter number 2. Not the only thing to pick on right now is the fact they've got 6 fouls. Other than that, Tigers very impressive tonight.
Yep, 9 turnovers. But otherwise, you can't complain.
Boy, they are sticking on Harmon. Trexler now getting some attention. Oh,
nice.
Good move by Trexler. Holy cow.
Can't teach that.
Tigers break. Wallborn gives it up to Dakota Cole.
Shoot that, Dakota.
Well, swinging around, Pribble in the corner. And it's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay White basketball.
You know, I get why Southwood's still pressing. They're going to probably stick with it most of the game, even though if you're behind. If you don't have a deep bench, it will wear on a team. I mean, mentally and physically.
Well, they're pressing, and they've only got 2 fouls.
Right.
So they can afford to be pretty aggressive.
But after a while, if you keep giving them fast break layups, you're going to have to pull out of it.
Cole at the elbow.
Dribble.
And he's got it taken away from him. Finnicle.
It's our 10th turnover.
To Trexler. He was trying to find Harmon, but someone got their hand on the basketball and knocked it out of bounds.
It's very hard to press like that a whole game because it wears on you. You got to have a deep bench to be able to do that.
Blair for 2. Southwood has cut it to 4.
I have him with 15.
And Colin Barker for 2. 20-14, 3:22 to go. Blair for 3. Ooh, deep 3. Carson Blair. It's a 1-possession basketball game. Here's a good bounce pass to Pribble. Maybe a little bit too far under the basket. Stays White basketball, 3:07 to go. Sturgeon for 3, short. Boy, Grant Pribble knocked that away from Harmon. Good effort by Grant. 22-17. They get it to Harmon. Harmon with an inside bucket, 22-19. Grant outside the elbow, got it. Whoop!
And the home.
There you go. 24-19, 2:31 to go. Pribble to the line with the N1. Get in there, rims out.
I have Southwood with 20 because they have a free throw in there.
5,
Harmon made a free throw.
7, 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, 13. Well, you may be right.
I really think I am. I'm going to go with it.
I don't have it for 20, no. You don't have it for 20.
Do you have it for 19? Because I know they have a free throw in there.
No, they definitely did make a free throw. That's true. This is Trexler at the line. 17 fouls on Bluffton. Misses both. So Southwood is in the bonus.
Unless somebody hit a three or did not hit a three and I wrote him down for a three. It's the only thing I can think of. Because I thought that was dead on before they went that little spurt.
Shot along the baseline by Blair is good. I think that first three you have for Blair was a 2.
2? Okay.
Yeah.
You know what? We'll go with it. There we go. It's hard to see over here in the corner with crepe paper. And
you got crepe paper and poles and tape and yellow bars and black bars. And
yep. Pribble's first foul. His first free throw he made of the night. He gives Grant 11.
Nice first half for Grant.
Yeah, it is.
25-21. 26-21. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go in the first half.
Ooh, that was dangerous.
Blair for another 3 attempt. Got it. Boy, he can shoot the basketball.
Yes, he can.
The lead is 2.
He's got 10 just this quarter himself.
They get it to Pribble. Little floater, short. Well, I think he pulled up a little bit too early there. I'd like to see him go right to the rim.
Yeah.
(26-24). Tigers, after being down early, have led the bulk of the game, but it's down to a bucket.
Take it from him. He's dribbling high.
Harmon finds Frazier. Pribble is going to be fouled. That's going to go against Trexler. It's the second time Pribble has caught Trexler by going behind the back.
They're discussing something. I wonder if they're going to call something intentional.
I don't think that was intentional.
I don't think it was either, but it's just kind of. Okay.
5th foul on Southwood. 1:13 left in the half. Wallborn to Pribble. Pribble pulls it out. Back to Garrett. Down to Dakota Cole. Back to Pribble just outside the elbow. That elbow shot again. You can't leave Grant open near the elbow.
I agree.
Frazier. Trexler at 40. They get it to Harmon.
They'll again.
Triple team him. And there you go.
Every time he's picking his pivot foot up before he moves. Call that happy feet. Got a 2-2-1 press again. Well, maybe not. We're going to change it up. 1-3-1.
1-3-1.
Yeah, they want to force the ball to the corners, what they're wanting to do. They're going to trap on the side, so you want to keep the ball in the middle of the floor. See, here it comes right there in the into
Sturgeon
quarter.
hands off to Pribble. Now they'll trap him. Gets it back to Aaron. Tigers with a chance to close out the half. Sturgeon at 15. The Pribble at 12. Back to Sturgeon at 10. Down to Barker, where it's sixth. Finds a little bit of an opening, but traveled.
Good call. It's the Tigers' 12th turnover.
It's the second time we had the chance to close out the quarter, Scott, and we turned it over.
Exactly.
It didn't end up hurting us, at least from a conversion standpoint last time. They've got 4 seconds. Harmon will fire a three, and it's partially blocked.
Wow.
And Harmon sitting on the floor, can't believe it, and he's going to have to
just walk away, kid.
Tigers go into halftime up by 4, 28-24 on your Subway scoreboard. Take a timeout. Scott will crunch some stats, and we'll be back.
Hi, this is Brent Heidi of Heidi Chrysler in Bluffton. The good old days of shopping for a car. No high-pressure sales, people who knew your name, an owner on the premise who cared. You can still experience that at Heidi Chrysler. Instead of free hot dogs and gimmicky sales, you will find friendly, hassle-free salespeople who will help you to find the right Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, or Ram vehicle that fits your budget and lifestyle. Since 1975, we have been there for you after the sale with a service department that has consistently been awarded the 5-star award, the highest ranking Chrysler gives to its dealers. So if buying a car with no hassles and at the right price is more important to you than gimmicky sales and hot dogs, then stop by Heidi Chrysler today. You can find us on North Main Street in Bluffton, and when you do, you'll see that at Heidi Chrysler, our reputation means a great deal.
Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
I'm going to start 2016 off on the right foot this year. I need to get in shape after the holidays.
Didn't you say that last year?
Maybe. What about you?
Just doing what I've been doing. I go to the YMCA.
You did that last year.
And it's been great. The Y is about more than knocking off a few pounds.
Oh, really?
Of course, it's a great place to get the exercise you need, but you can really focus on the whole you. The YMCA provides physical and social enrichment through family-friendly programs.
Such as?
Taking a group exercise class, learning a new language, connecting with friends, improving your health and well-being. They even have family outings.
Sounds like you have a little community there.
Not so little. You ought to come with me and see for yourself. Or go to fwymca.org and request a one-day pass from any Y in Allen, Whitley, and Wells counties so you can try the Y for yourself.
fwymca.org?
You got it.
Are you sure it's for me?
The YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne is for everyone.
If I join, what am I going to do for the following year?
You'll be like me. New Year's resolutions will be a thing of the past.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniel's.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1, north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
28-24, we're at halftime. Tigers up by 4. They got down early, but they built this lead up to as high as 8. They hold on by 4 at halftime. And I think what Scott and I both agree has been really one of the most consistent efforts in the first half that we've seen many times this year.
Yeah, I agree. The intensity.
All right, Scott, let's talk about some stats.
Okay, let's start with Southwood. For scoring, I have Peyton Trexler with 7, Harmon with 5, Carson Blair with 12. So just 3 people in the book for Southwood.
Wow.
For Bluffton, we have Pribble with 14, Sturgeon 2, Pearson 2, Barker with 6, and Dakota Cole with 4. Rebounds, I have the Tigers with 11, Southwood 6, turnovers, Bluffton 12. A lot of possessions in the game. They're going to have to get the turnovers under control. Southwood 9. For blocks, I have Bluffton with 4, Southwood with 1. And on free throws, the Tigers 2 for 3 and Southwood 1 for 3.
And the Tigers did not convert a three-pointer.
Did not.
In the first half. So 28-24. And, you wonder, you hope, and you wonder how you can keep this level of intensity going for another 16 minutes, but I tell you what, if they can, and they can knock off a team that comes in here at 18-3, that is a lot of positive momentum that you carry in the next week against a Woodland squad that you've already beat twice.
Game like this, you can't get tired. You don't get tired. You don't think about it. It's your last home game as a senior. Tiger has 6 of them. Coming in the sectional, you just go all out. You don't even think about it till the game's over with.
Well, speaking of that, this is senior night. We've got 6 seniors. Let's talk about a couple of these seniors. Now let's talk a little bit about number 24, Marcus Morgan. Marcus's career goal is to attend college and get a degree in communication. His favorite moment has been beating Adams Central and winning the conference this year. And again, the Tigers, I don't think a lot of people realize that they are conference champions this year. They tied Jay County for the conference title.
Now, dumb question, does both schools get a trophy for that?
I don't even know if they give.
I don't know if they get a
conference
trophy.
Get
a regular season. I know they get one for the
know.
tournament, but you should.
I don't.
It's harder to win the regular season than it is a tournament.
And one of the questions they ask the senior is, who's the most influential person in your life and why? And this is always one of those questions that's kind of tricky, right? Because if you say it's your dad, then your mom kind of. If you say it's your mom, your dad gets offended. So Marcus kind of said, you know what, I'm going with my brother, Javon. Of course, now we've covered a lot of games where Javon has been out on the floor as well. He has always admired his older brother, Javon. What has Bluffton basketball done for me? Bluffton basketball has taught me to never give up on myself and how important every opportunity is in life. And he wanted to let everybody know. He wanted to thank all of his coaches and teammates for giving him the opportunity to play this year. Senior number 1, Marcus Morgan, number 24. The senior number 2, Garrett Walborn, number 30. His career goal is to graduate college and teach elementary education. His favorite moment, playing basketball with friends and hitting the game winner against Leo, Garrett Walborn. Remember in the Leo game. His most influential person, Garrett, went to his youth pastor. Good pick, Garrett. None of your parents can complain when you pick the youth pastor. That's safe.
That's safe.
Because he has helped me mature and grow spiritually. Also, my family, because they've helped me get everything I have needed. What Bluffton basketball has taught Garrett has taught me to respect the people who give their time for my benefit. Nicely said by Garrett.
Exactly.
And his comment, thanks to my fellow seniors for sticking with it for so long. So that is senior number 2 of 6. Let's give you one more, and we'll get the rest as we move throughout the game. Senior number 3, number 52, Dakota Cole. His career goal is to become a probation officer or psychologist. His favorite high school basketball moment, spending time with my team coaches during Midnight Madness and playing basketball with them in the summer. His most influential person, he went with the mom.
Went with the mom.
Mom, because she's always been there for me through good and bad times. She is totally unselfish, has put me first before everything all of my life, and I am thankful for her. What Bluffton basketball has done for Dakota has developed me into a better friend, son, and brother. This program has taught me the do's and don'ts of life, and I am very grateful to have been so lucky to be part of this unique program. And his final comment, playing for basketball is something I'll never regret doing. Dakota Cole, senior number 3, number 52.
It just goes to show you that there's more than just basketball. They're teaching these kids life.
Absolutely.
That's the most important.
There's a lot to be proud of this Bluffton basketball program, and these seniors are demonstrating it through their comments and thoughts tonight. Congratulations to all 6 of them. Hopefully we'll get through the rest of them before we finish up tonight. And we're just about ready to open up quarter number 3, so let's clear our board.
That was a fun first half.
That was a fun first half.
I'm telling you. Afraid you don't have some water up here as quick as you were calling the game. Well, what's your keys to the second half, Scott?
Keep the intensity up.
Hold on to the basketball.
And really, when you think about it, a big bulk of those turnovers were kind of in the first minute and a half, 2 minutes. I think we got a little better as that first half moved on. I think the other key is to keep frustrating Harmon.
I agree.
Here we go. Bluffton opens up with the basketball in quarter number 3. Sturgeon. You have your traditional starting 5 on the floor. Sturgeon, Pribble, Kohlenbeck, Barker, and Dakota Cole.
Looks like they're in a box and 1. It's kind of that or a shifting man. I can't quite tell because they're all over Grant.
Well, they've obviously decided that's going to be an adjustment they're going to make here in the second half. Harmon steps on the end line. He'll stay with Bluffton.
I'm trying to figure out if it's a triangle and 2 also. I think it's a box and 1. Oh, wide open.
Barker goes outside to Kohlenbeck. Down to Pribble in the corner. Pribble splits a couple of defenders and wow, they're gonna
step out. I guess so.
Well, I did not see that.
I didn't either.
He was right there, so no reason to believe he didn't catch it. Trexler over to Blair, 7:13 to go in the third, 28-24. Blair with the turnaround is off the side iron. Quickly down to Pribble, Pribble to Dakota Cole. Going back inside the line is short with it. Frazier with the rebound, gives it up to Blair. We're 1 minute into the third. Frazier looking for help, finds Harmon.
He's traveling.
And Harmon with a nice move in the paint, misses it, gets his own rebound, and puts it back in. It's a 2-point game. 28-26.
Yeah, they're in a box and 1.
Yeah, Trexler is just chasing Pribble around. They
Nice.
get it to Dakota Cole. Cole with the bucket. 30-26. Timeout. Tigers will be back.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
6:15 to go in the third, 30-26. Bluffton remains on top. Trexler will bring it up for the Knights. Trexler and Blair. They get it into Harmon. Boy, Harmon.
Yeah, good move.
30-28. So you can see that, obviously, the two things they talked about is, Trexler coming up limping a little bit. Now, he's been tasked with keeping on Grant.
I didn't see him twist anything. I know he come off a ball screen.
Watch, he's really not moving as quickly as he was.
Dribble, dribble, dribble.
Sturgeon to Kuhlenbeck. Mitchell will fire three. Got it! Mitchell Kuhlenbeck for three.
First one of the game. They give it to you. You got to take it. You know, back off of him. He'll bury it. I think they're leaving Trexler in there, aren't they? Or they take him out?
Nope, they're leaving him in there.
Yeah, he's okay. I didn't see him.
Right there.
The pole's in the way. Sorry.
No excuses over there, Scott. No excuses.
Oh boy. Like the Tigers are in the zone now.
Frazier with the turnaround. Harmon with the putback, and he's fouled. It's going to be Pribble with the foul, and Harmon starting to come alive here a little bit in the third.
Yeah.
Pribble's first.
We're going to set back in that zone to keep him from getting the ball. That's the idea, at least. Oh, my.
Oh, he almost missed the entire rim.
I couldn't do any better, but I just can't understand how somebody can shoot a three-pointer and get up there and airball a 15-foot free throw.
And that one was long. So he misses both.
1-3-1 zone press again. Keep the ball in the middle, guys. Woo.
Across the timeline, Kuhlenbeck back to Pribble inside the top circle. 5 minutes to go in the third. 5-point lead for Bluffton.
Looks like they're out of the box in one now, back to a straight 2-3.
That should go against Trexler.
I have him for 2, if that's correct.
You are correct. Sturgeon for 3. Got it! Aaron Sturgeon for 3.
Big shot. Up 8, Scott. Quite a run we've got. See if we can keep it going.
After we don't knock down a single 3 in the first half, a couple of big threes by Kuhlenbeck and Sturgeon that put us back up by 8, matching our biggest lead. A steal by Sturgeon. It's a 3-on-1 break to Pribble.
Get in.
Got it! 38-28, Tigers in double digits.
Unreal.
Timeout, Knights. We'll be back.
Wow.
The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
4:29 to go in the third. The biggest lead of the night for Bluffton, 10 points, 38-28. A couple of big threes, Kuhlenbeck and Sturgeon. Another steal by Sturgeon. Picks Alex Harmon.
Unreal.
We'll bump it in the backcourt. Into the hands of Pribble to Sturgeon.
Now we got to keep playing with the same intensity the rest of the game.
Well, and we turn it over.
Yeah. As soon as I speak. It's all right. Keep playing some D. We'll be okay.
Just about halfway through the third. We've got 12 minutes of regular season basketball left to go. Harmon backing down Colin Barker. And that ends the Bluffton run.
It's his 6th point of the quarter. What happened there?
Well,
they're setting up.
Mitchell threw it off of the foot of it.
Well, they're going full-blown full court now.
Get it to Pribble and quickly down the other direction. Barker in the paint as it blocked by Harmon. Good defensive work by Harmon.
Go up with it, kid. Nothing wrong with that.
Blair, who had a big first half, finds a cutting Trexler, who gives it up to Harmon, but before that we'll get a Bluffton foul.
Is it on Colin?
That is his third. Harmon.
Wow, he got away with it over in the back.
It's going to be off Barker.
I thought it was our ball, but apparently we touched it.
Yeah, I think they're going to say it was off Colin.
Yeah. They've been a pretty good crew tonight, so I would say they're right.
Trexler in the corner. Blair, who's hit a couple threes tonight. This is Martz. And this should go against Pearson. Martz will go to the line, shooting 2.
It's his first point of the game. Got in the book.
Dakota Cole in for Barker. And Martz 2 for 2. Back to Pearson.
There you go.
Back to Kuhlenbeck. Down to Dakota Cole. He's double teamed. Gets it back to Kuhlenbeck.
Dribble. There you go.
Oh, good find, but what do we got here?
I think there was a hold. I didn't see who on though.
It's Harmon's second.
Tigers are trying to spread the floor on them. I noticed that there.
Sturgeon just inside the line. No good. Rebound by Pribble. Goes back up with it. Grant Pribble.
Good rebound.
2:40 to go in the third. Blair can hit it from that spot and does.
Nice shot.
Can't leave him open.
It's his 14th.
Cole to Sturgeon. Sturgeon's doubled up. Looking for some help. Finds Kuhlenbeck. Mitchell back to Sturgeon. Dribble in front of the Tigers bench. It should be off. No, that's off
that's
March.
White ball.
No.
That's white ball.
Oh, not
No.
a good call.
No.
No.
He's saying he couldn't see it. Wow.
I could see it. You could ask me. I think Coach saw it.
Yeah. All the way to the hoop. Oh, my. Thought he was going to make that.
Get a Bluffton foul, stopping the clock at 2:02.
It's his third.
So a couple of Tigers with 3 fouls.
Wow, that's quick.
Nose
shot.
for 3. That really wasn't very close.
No.
Under 2 to go here in the third. Bluffton up by 6.
Turn and dribble. There you go.
Cole cross court to Kohlenbeck.
See, if I'm Dakota, I'm going up with that.
Sturgeon for 3, short. Pribble with the rebound. Finds Dakota Cole. Cole with the dime from Pribble.
Back a 8-point lead.
Trexler with the N1. .42-36, a $1.32 to go in the third.
That's a big foul there, Scott.
Wow, yep. Mitchell's 4th, which means they're going to bring back in Kylan, who's playing with 3. So Tigers starting to build themselves a little bit of foul difficulty. Trexler at the line. Misses the extra.
There you go.
And get it in the hands of Pribble. 1:20 to go. It's a 6-point lead for Bluffton. On the floor for the Tigers, Sturgeon, Pribble, Pearson, Barker, and Dakota Cole. And Dakota has his shot altered. Trexler down the other way, and another Bluffton foul.
And that last set that Bluffton had, Scott, I don't know if you noticed how far out by the 10-second line we started our offense.
Sturgeon second, Trexler back at the line, shooting 2. They can pull within 4. .42-37, it's a 5-point lead. Trexler with 1 more coming. 16 fouls on Bluffton. Southwood's going to be shooting the rest of the ball game. And 1 of 2 for Trexler.
Come on,
Boy,
guys.
Grant has it taken away. Trexler. Well, Trexler's found his speed again. A block.
Wow.
Another block. Loose ball picked up by Blair. He'll drain it.
Is that 2?
Yep. 1 possession basketball game.
There you go.
Pearson has it blocked by Harmon. Quick outlet pass to Trexler.
Well, he is just around the ball. Every time they get near that basket, it's in Trexler's hands. It's 2 with 3 fouls now.
Third on Sturgeon. 17 fouls. And Southwood's in the bonus. And the lead is now 2. So the Knights on a run.
We've got 4 free throws made this quarter.
Second one's no good. Tigers remain up by 2. 19 seconds to go. It's the third chance for the Tigers to close the quarter out. They could not in quarters 1 and 2.
Clear out and let him go one-on-one is what I would do.
Pribble at 6.
Ooh. Woohoo. We'll take it.
That's his third, but Tigers only with 3 seconds to work with. They hustle Kohlenbeck back out on the floor to give him another
3-point
shooter on the floor. 3 seconds. Pribble is going to inbound. They'll see if he looks for Kohlenbeck. They find Cole. They got to get it off.
Yep.
Oh, and he traveled.
Scott, there we go again.
Third quarter, we turn the ball over with a chance to close out the quarter.
Plenty of time to get a decent shot, too.
Finnicle will inbound. Blair at the end of 3, 42-40 on your Subway scoreboard. We'll be back.
Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust.
We are going to quarter number 4. It is senior night. Senior number 4 is number 40, Colin Barker. His career goal is to be a D1 basketball coach. How about that?
I like it.
Favorite moment in high school basketball, hanging out with the team at summer tournaments or beating South Adams in 4 overtimes. Yeah, that was one of our favorite ones also.
Sure was.
His most influential person, my father, taught me how to be a man and serve others. I want to follow his footsteps in coaching, except at the collegiate level.
Good for him.
We'll talk a little bit more about Colin before we finish up. But right now it's 4th quarter basketball. 42-40. Southwood opens up with the basketball down by 2. Nose to Harmon. He'll launch a 3. That's off. Pribble with the rebound. They have not let up on that press.
Nope. 2-2-1 now. I'm going to dribble through it or go over it. There you go.
Barker gets it back to Pribble. We're 30 seconds into the 4th. Bluffton hanging on by 2.
They're trying to spread the floor. If you notice, if they would just flash somebody the key, I mean, it's wide open under there. Like that right there.
Dakota Cole misses the short shot. Pribble gets it back. Finds Pearson. No! Oh, Tigers with a couple chances. And a travel by Finnicle.
And when they make plays, it's just all at once. Boom, 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 boom. Both teams. Shoot it.
Oh, Pribble thought about it, pulled it down.
I thought that ball was hit. Calling for a double
dribble called.
Yeah, I thought it was hit.
7 minutes left to go in the basketball game. Southwood in bonus. Only 3 fouls for the Knights.
Trap him. Yep.
And timeout Southwood. We'll be back.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
All repair shops are basically the same.
False. There are substantial differences among repair shops. Some have made large investments in equipment and training. Others have not. Always do your homework when selecting a repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit laurensbodyshop.com.
6 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in this regular season. Bluffton up by 2. They've been up by as much as 10. On the floor for the Tigers, Pribble, Sturgeon, Pearson, Cole, and Barker. Blair with the basketball. Finds Harmon outside the elbow. Harmon tries to back down a couple of defenders, goes outside to Finnicle. Back to Harmon. Rebound by Sturgeon. To Pearson. To Pribble.
Nice.
Pribble from the elbow.
Tough shot.
And when he's from the elbow, it's usually 2. Blair to Finnicle. his nose. He'll be doubled up. Looking for Harmon. They lose it. Tigers basketball. They lose it back. Wide open. Blair for three. No.
I'm shocked he missed that. He had a good look.
He had a very good look. He has not missed many when he's been as that open. .5:30 to go. Pribble spins, finds Barker. Barker just inside the free throw line, long with it. And Pearson's going to track it down and throw it up in the air.
I think he could have grabbed that.
Yeah, I didn't think he had to do that. I think maybe he thought he was closer to the sideline than he was. Nose airs it. He's fired a couple of threes, and neither one of them have been close.
Yeah. Could be not giving him the green light anymore.
Barker with a good move, but misses the shot. No foul, and the coach is belligerent. Coach not happy.
But he's got tennis shoes on over there. He might have fell.
And Harmon back the other direction. Coach still thinking about the last possession.
Yeah.
.428 to go.
Nice pass.
And Dakota Cole. Timeout, Tigers. We're going to keep it here. Finish talking about some of our seniors. Colin Barker. What Bluffton basketball has done for Colin, Bluffton basketball has taught me many life lessons. More than winning is obviously our motto. More than winning means putting others before yourself, which is how I'd like to live my life. His comment, Bluffton basketball is a special thing and a special program. There aren't many high schools that have programs like ours, so don't take it for granted.
Yeah, no kidding.
Senior number 4, Colin Barker. 2 more to go in the next 4 minutes and 21 seconds. Including number 22, Aaron Sturgeon. His career goal, I want to put God first and be a good husband and father. I want to continue the family farm that was established in 1865 and be involved in the seed industry. Number 22, Aaron Sturgeon, senior number 5. We'll talk a bit more about Aaron at the next break in action. Frazier goes outside the Blair.
Oh, boy.
Oh, Trexler. Over and back.
Over and
yes,
back.
ma'am.
Use that 10-second line as an extra defender, and it worked.
And the technical foul has just been called on Trexler.
I don't see what he did, but he must have been mouthing.
He's shrugging his shoulders and asking what for.
You better be quiet. He's going to get number 2. That's a personal foul, too, I believe. I don't know if
it is. That's number 4 on him. Pribble will walk to the stripe to shoot the technicals.
Coach
All right,
isn't arguing
Grant, come
too
on.
much.
Let's sink these. Take advantage of it. Got
There
it.
you go.
Nice job. 47-42. Grant will get the second technical free throw. Nice.
And we get the ball back, I believe.
Aaron Sturgeon, one of our 6 seniors, his favorite moment in high school basketball was summer basketball camps and playing tag with his teammates in the dorms. Timeout on the floor. We'll keep it right here. Aaron's most influential person in his life, his dad. He's always been always had a positive attitude and never gives up on Aaron. Bluffton basketball has done for Aaron. Bluffton basketball has taught me that with good work ethic, dedication, attitude, and effort, anything is possible. He wants to give a special thanks to Karen and Becky for all of their support. Senior number 5, Aaron Sturgeon. Our last senior here on senior night is Grant Pribble. Grant's Pribble career goal is undecided.
Undecided, there you go.
His favorite moment in high school basketball career was playing basketball with his brother Chandler and hanging out with the team at Midnight Madness. most influential person in his life has been my brother, because no matter how tough something gets, he has always helped me through it. He has pushed me to become more responsible and more of a man by encouraging me to be the best that I can be. We'll finish up Grant's comments before the end of the basketball game. 6 seniors here on senior night. As the Tigers up by 6 with 4 minutes to go.
Dribble.
Sturgeon to Dakota Cole.
Well, they're really coming out, trapping out of that zone. It was tipped. You can pick it up.
That's going to be Bluffton basketball. Boy, they have not given up. I mean,
No.
they have been pesky all night. And they have not gone very deep in their bench.
I'm kind of surprised. The Tigers are handling it very well. Very well.
Cole needs some help. Goes cross court to Barker. Barker splitting a couple defenders.
Oh, you're shooting that.
Dribble, pulling back. Yeah, you're surprised he pulled that down?
You got to shoot it. I mean, you don't want to lose your momentum. Keep it going. Definitely don't want to stall now.
Barker almost loses it, and he will turn it over. .3:13 to go, 48-32.
A lot of time.
Bluffton with 7 fouls, Southwood with 4. Remember, Trexler went to the bench after picking up foul number 4. Imagine we're going to see him probably about the 2-minute mark, if I were to guess. This is Martz. I would leave Nose wide open.
Yeah.
Ask him to shoot another 3. Blair, I would not leave open.
No, not at all.
And he leans in, throws it up, and boy, that looked like contact there by Martz. No call. All over the back of the Tigers. 2:46 to go.
A lot of times the officials will call that a defensive foul and they lean into you. 2-2-1 zone press again.
.236 to go. Got to get rid of it.
Come on, guys.
And there's going to be a bump by Harmon.
I'd like to see us go to the hoop more. If Dakota had a layup under there, if he would have just went up, did a little reverse, I think he would have had it.
2:23 to go in the game. Sturgeon has 4 guys on him. Finds Cole. Cross court to Pribble. Dakota Cole in the corner. Back to Pribble. And another foul by Finnicle. See, this is going to come down to, Scott, at some point, they're going to be putting Bluffton on the line. And it's going to be a matter of, can we hit our free throws down the stretch? 6 fouls, so the next foul will put Bluffton on the line.
I would still like to see us go to the hoop.
Barker to Sturgeon to Pribble. Under 2 minutes left to go in the basketball game. Pribble to Sturgeon. Kohlenbeck. Pribble to Dakota Cole. And he's going to throw it off of Frazier. 1:42 to go.
Whew, that was close.
Yeah, that was very close. And that is foul number 7. Now, both teams are in the bonus. And Grant's going to step to the straight, shooting 1-and-1. So,
well, here we go.
Here we go.
That's right.
Going back to the Mississinawa game, kind of a similar situation. Bluffton was up, right around the kind of a 1 or 2 possession margin. and the Tigers missed a few front ends. And Mississinewa got back in the basketball game. And we got it here. Big free throw by Grant Pribble.
It's been a while since anybody's scored.
Grant's second is good. That's a couple of big free throws.
Big free throws.
Up by 8, 1:40 to go. Blair to Harmon. I'm surprised they don't have Trexler back on the floor. A block by Dakota Cole. That was huge.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely huge. Now, Scott, do you think that maybe Trexler's not on the floor because, they're kind of a disciplinary thing? That maybe because of that technical?
Yeah. You just, even though it's one of your better players.
Is this coach making a statement here?
I think it is. I really do.
We got timeout on the floor. Let's finish up Grant Pribble's profile. This is senior night. This is senior number 6, Grant Pribble. What Bluffton basketball has done for Grant, Bluffton basketball has put me in a position to succeed later in life. It has pushed me to become a better man, teammate, friend, and person. Bluffton basketball has taught me how to become more responsible and show leadership by example on and off the court. This comment, never take opportunities you have in high school for granted. Enjoy the game, enjoy school, enjoy the group of friends you have, because it may eventually all fade away. I want to thank Becky for all of the candy and support through my basketball career. You got to thank the people who give you candy.
Absolutely. You're making me hungry.
Those are your 6 seniors. Grant Pribble, Dakota Cole, Colin Barker, Aaron Sturgeon, Marcus Morgan, and Garrett Walborn. Thanks to them all here from the Voice Sports Network. Mitchell Cullen back to the line, shooting 1 and 1.
I think you're right about that being a little discipline over there, because I don't think he's going to get off the bench for this game.
1:16 to go. Martz. And a takeaway by Pribble. Grant on the break. Spins, lays it in. Tigers up by 10.
Wow.
1 minute to go. Tigers looking to knock off the 18-3 Southwood Knights, and not a good foul here by Mitchell. That's going to be his 5th foul. He's going to foul out.
Yep.
But Nose has not shot well tonight.
I tell you what, Scott, this is one of the better games I've seen Bluffton play all season, and if they can continue with this intensity next week, they're not going to be an easy out here at home.
Nose to the line, shooting 1+1. Makes that one.
It's his first point of the night.
He'll get the bonus. 57 seconds to go. Another block.
Wow.
And a foul.
Tell you what, I have the Tigers with 8 blocks tonight.
I'll tell you what, Dakota Cole defensively has really had a nice game against big Alex Harmon. And he is fired up. It's really great to see. Nice game by Dakota. Colin Barker to the line. All right, come on, let's just sink these and salt this thing.
I agree.
Got it.
We've hit 5 free throws just this quarter.
Collins' second is good.
Dead middle.
Biggest lead of the night. Timeout Tigers.
Unreal.
And senior night, let's keep it here. We got a couple of cheerleaders here on senior night. Caitlin Wederick and Lauren Dent. A couple comments from them. Caitlin, I want to thank my family for always supporting me throughout my 4 years of cheerleading. I am extremely grateful for everything they have done for me. I want to thank my cheer girls for making this year one that I will never forget. I have so many memories of you girls laughing and having so much fun. I'm going to miss my cheer girls so much, especially my varsity squad. Caitlin Wederick. And Lauren Dent, I want to thank my parents for always coming to watch me cheer. and always supporting me at football and basketball games. I want to thank my coaches for all the advice they have given me throughout the years. I want to thank the rest of the varsity for making my senior year unforgettable. Cheerleading has created such strong friendships that I never thought I could have. I will miss you girls. Lauren Dent.
Wow.
53 seconds left.
This kind of stuff here, these kids will be talking about for 25 years from now. It's just unreal.
Blair will let it roll and pick it up, and the clock will start at 52. Blair to Harmon.
Walk. Good pass, though.
And finds an open Frazier. And a foul is going to send Aaron Sturgeon to the line at 33 seconds. Aaron Sturgeon shooting double bonus now. No, we're still at 1-1, aren't we? Nope, double bonus. Aaron makes the first. I want to thank senior manager Aaron Bumgardner. His career goal is to be a sailor in the U.S. Navy.
Wow.
His favorite moment was when we won the ACAC championship 2-2 for Aaron. His most influential person is his dad, who's always helped him with his problems and to help him reach his goals. 30 seconds left.
He traveled again.
Harmon misses the layup. Pearson pulls it down, and he's fouled. Aaron Bumgardner says what Bluffton basketball has done for him. He's taught me discipline and teamwork with my other managers. His comments, I love my time with Bluffton basketball. I thank all the coaches and players for letting me be in the Bluffton basketball program. Philip Pearson to the line.
I tell you what, I was a student manager first 2 years of high school, and it's a lot of work, and it does teach discipline. And you get respect from the players because they don't realize how much goes into that stuff. It's just more than showing up and giving them a towel.
Absolutely. And the senior pep band members include Kia Shane, Katie Geimer, and Brady Hunt. Katie also a member of the girls basketball program. Yeah, I think we have gone through
everybody.
I think Brady Hunt is the Tiger.
Is he?
Is the actual Bluffton Tiger.
Okay. That's cool.
And finally, a note from Coach Lysing. Every year we are privileged to watch another group of young men finish the journey through our More Than Winning program. During the past 4 years, while these young men have been part of the Bluffton Tiger boys basketball program, we have been fortunate to claim 3 ACAC or tournament championships. Colin Barker, Dakota Cole, Marcus Morgan, Grant Pribble, and Aaron Sturgeon, and Garrett Walborn are now ready to leave our program. And we're not only extremely proud of what they have accomplished in high school, but confident in what positive contributions they'll make throughout their adult lives. Good luck, gentlemen, and always be Bluffton Tigers, from head coach Kevin Lysing and the Bluffton Tiger family. 18 seconds left. And a steal by Sturgeon.
See if he dunks it. Nope.
Up, he'll lay it in.
Good
and
win.
An exclamation point.
Unreal.
On a 13-point victory. Aside from a late shot.
And
another
block
by Pribble.
Wow.
The seal of the deal, the Bluffton Tigers have knocked off the 18-3 Southwood Knights 58-45 in what we hope is a preview of what we'll see next week in sectionals. Scott,
I got to clap for that one there.
It has been a beauty.
Wow. Unreal.
Tigers.
Hard-fought victory.
In an impressive fashion tonight. Take care of the Southwood Knights. We will be back as Scott wraps up some stats here on WellsCountyBoys.com.
Costly misconceptions about collision repair. Brought to you by Lauren's Body Shop.
The insurance company is responsible for selecting the shop to repair your vehicle.
False. Insurance agents and adjusters have no authority in telling you where to have your vehicle repaired. It's your investment and responsibility to select a competent collision repair facility.
In business since 1951, Lauren's Body Shop on East Dustman Road specializes in insurance collision repair, offers free estimates, and an outstanding limited lifetime warranty. Visit lawrensbodyshop.com. Troxel Equipment offers a full line of John Deere equipment. Troxel Equipment features a large inventory of all makes and models of pre-owned equipment that has been well maintained and ready for service. Most of Troxel's pre-owned equipment was traded in from owner-operators. Be sure to ask about our certified pre-owned units. Troxel Equipment has the ability to customize your financing, lease, or installment contracts to meet your cash flow needs. Visit any of our 3 locations in Bluffton, Huntington, or Wabash, or check out our website for our inventory of new and pre-owned equipment. Troxel Equipment, the dealership you can trust. The Bowling Center in Bluffton has Friday Night Trio League for ages 4 through 19 with sign-ups going on now. This 10-week league is at 7 p.m. on Fridays for $8.25 per week for 3 games and shoes. Also on Friday, it's Friday Fun from noon to 6 p.m. Bowl for just $1 and shoe rental is only 50 cents. The Bowling Center, 1231 South Scott Street in Bluffton. Visit bowlbluffton.com.
He shoots, he scores, it's out of here. He could go all the way.
That's the reaction you'll get when you get her a gift of fine jewelry from Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton.
Hi, this is Dan and Jane from Daniel's Jewelers, and we want you to score big. We have beautiful diamond pendants, rings, and earrings, including diamonds in motion. These pieces, powered by her heartbeat, are awesome.
Check out our fun jewelry. Stainless steel jewelry by SteelX, Jewel Pops by Chameleon, Angelica bracelets made from recycled metals, and our newest, convertibles by Lestage.
We offer ring sizing done on premise, and the first sizing is free when you purchase your ring from Daniels.
Okay, guys, best of all, free gift wrapping.
Win big. See you at Daniel's Jewelers in Bluffton on State Road 1 north of Lowe's. Open Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 6, and Saturday, 9:30 to 4.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe.
Life insurance is one of those subjects that make people want to change the subject rather than admit they probably don't have enough. That's why I focus on how the benefits of life insurance actually live on by asking people to think in terms of life without having to sell the house insurance or life without having to give up college insurance. Find out how the benefits of life insurance can live on for your family. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, at 824-1928 and put the life back in life insurance.
Look at my hair. All right, let's see if we can make this happen. You guys got to put them on.
Okay.
All right, we got Marcus Morgan, Colin Barker, and Garrett Walborn up here. This is senior night, and we've got 6 seniors here that hopefully will try to get up here. Boy, guys, I tell you what this might have been the funnest game I've called all year. I don't know how you guys felt tonight.
Funnest one sitting through, yeah.
But it was exciting from the opening tip to the final block at the final play of the game. Just talk about what it felt like down on that floor. Garrett, talk about it here on senior night.
Oh, it was tremendous. It was a lot of fun sitting through that. It was almost it was more fun than that 4 overtime game with South Adams. This was so much fun.
Marcus, how about it? First start of the year. Now, I think you got to work a little bit when they throw you up in the air when they're introducing you.
Yeah, I think I twisted my ankle on the way down.
How does it feel? What a victory tonight. 18-3 this team came in, and you guys played it tough from start to finish.
Well, it definitely makes it better playing with all your friends.
Absolutely.
And things like that. So just seeing them work so hard and hard work paying off, beating an 18-3 team, it makes it great. And doing it with these guys is one of the best things.
Absolutely. Colin, you got some fouls early. But, some big shots down the stretch, some big defense against a pretty tough Harmon kid. Talk about how it felt out there tonight.
Well, my shots came because my teammates, Grant and Aaron and Garrett, all drove it, gave me pretty much a wide open shot every time I took it. So,
how was the intensity down there? I mean, they pressed from start to finish.
Yeah.
And I think that's the best I've seen you guys handle that kind of pressure all year long. Was it tough keeping that up the whole stretch of the game?
It wasn't terrible. We just had to be patient and keep the ball moving.
The Harmon kid, a big kid, but I tell you what, Dakota Cole and
yeah.
you guys banged it up against Mr. Harmon. Talk about that effort tonight. You guys obviously knew what was coming at you tonight, but talk about what you wanted to accomplish against him, and did it pan out the way you wanted it to pan out?
Yeah, it did. I think he's their best player, and so we worked a lot on stopping him whenever he gets the ball down, doubling the post, pretty much everything you can do against a big. So,
how important is this game heading into next week?
Oh, it's great.
It definitely sets the bar high.
Great confidence boost.
Yeah, definitely. For the sectionals, yeah.
Well, I tell you what, guys, like I said, this is one of the funnest games I've called this year. Congratulations. Thanks for allowing us to be a part of it. Let's get your other seniors up here.
Hey, guys,
All right, well, senior night, and you guys did not disappoint tonight. A heck of a game. And I want to go back to Dakota because I'm going to tell you what, Dakota, bang-up job tonight against the Harmon kid.
Thank you.
And you were fired. I don't think I've seen as much emotion out of you that I saw tonight.
It was senior night. It was emotions running high. I'm at a loss for words. It's just I wanted to give everything I had for my teammates, for my senior teammates.
And it was obvious that you guys did. And, like I told those, it's got to feel good coming in the sectionals, putting this sort of effort out on the floor tonight. Grant, talk about it.
That'll definitely give us a boost. I mean, we haven't played that well as a team for like 4 games, I'd say, maybe. I don't think we've ever played that well, actually, so that'll give us a good boost going into Woodland.
I mean, I remember after the first quarter thinking, man, we have really come out with some big intensity in the first quarter, and kind of thinking back through some of the games these past couple of weeks, the Belmont game where we got kind of off to a slow start, but picked it up and kind of finished it off. The Mississinawa game where it was kind of a one-possession game, and down the stretch we let it fall away. But tonight, after that first quarter, I'm thinking, man, can we keep it up? And we kept it up tonight. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Aaron, talk about how you felt out there.
Best we played all year.
Yeah.
From start to finish.
I mean, I went back to that Adams Central game, and I walked away from that Adams Central game thinking that was the best effort that we got. But tonight, I think tonight topped that game.
I think it was we finally realized this is like almost our last opportunity, so we came out with energy.
Give it all we had.
Yeah.
You guys have been together for so long. I mean, this is your last game, as part of a regular season game together. What are the emotions that you're feeling right now?
There's a lot of emotions going through our head right now.
Hasn't hit me quite yet, but it will. I know.
Yeah.
Especially after sectionals.
How big is it to be able to come back next week and play sectionals right here in the Tiger Den?
It's a good feeling.
It is a good feeling. We've always played. I mean, the 4 years I've been here, it's Woodland,
always been
South Adams.
Woodland and South Adams, right?
This will give us good energy going into it, I think.
Definitely.
All right, so did you guys pay attention to the draw? I mean, was it like, okay, Sunday's coming up, we're watching the draw? Or did you just kind of say, look, I don't care. Whoever we get, we get.
Text us.
Yeah,
he's like, I put it on Twitter, so, and then I don't even have a Twitter, so he didn't even tell me. So I didn't find out till the next day.
But did you care? I mean, were you like?
Yeah.
And who did you want?
I mean, this is probably the best. I mean,
evenly spread.
Maybe get.
Yeah.
Because I mean, we don't really want Canterbury in the
right.
You know
sure.
What I'm saying? So maybe we get a few games going, and then.
What's kind of interesting about this draw is we draw Woodland. And we're going to play Woodland for the third time right here.
Yeah.
I mean, when's the last time? I don't know that I've ever remember a time where we've played the same team at home during the course of one season.
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah, it'll be a hard game since hard
yeah,
to beat
Woodland's
a team
always tough.
Yeah.
And it's always a team that is always a battle. Well, I tell you what, guys. I mean, I'm serious. There's been a lot of games that I've called. And in terms of regular season games, this was a really fun one. I appreciate you guys, the effort you put out tonight. And hey, it's like 18-3. What? You know, we
Yeah.
just beat these guys by what? 13? I mean, and Grant, wasn't it cool to be able to finish the game off like that?
Yes, it was. Finally, we put an entire game together. It was awesome.
It was like the exclamation point right at the last half second just to put this thing away.
Yep, it was awesome.
Well, excellent effort, guys. It has been an absolute joy watching you guys for the last 4 years, and I appreciate everything you've done for us. So,
Thank you so much.
Good luck Wednesday. We'll be back here.
All right, thank you.
All right, and we'll try to find Coach down there. Oh, no.
Thanks for everything.
Oh, yeah, no problem. We enjoy it, guys. I mean, you guys let us be a part of the program, so we appreciate it. All right, Coach. We got them all.
Dakota, JV. Yep. Good luck.
All right.
Mediocre performance.
Oh,
this
yeah,
season by that guy.
mediocre.
Mediocre. Oh, how about winning by 11 and turning it over 21 times?
Well, we had you winning by 13, just for the record.
Yeah, I guess we got the last.
And we had you turning it over. How many times?
20 times.
20, at least 20. I think it was.
You know what? But that's the way they play, and we never lost our composure.
Never.
I mean, most of the steals were just steals they're going to get. You know, obviously we started the game. I think we turned it over 3 or 4 times. You know, I mean, not having Grant out there, I think makes everybody the old people on the top row barely paying attention. I think their pacemakers go a little high right there. And Grant said, because Grant kept looking at me like this, and kept looking at me like this, kept looking at me like this. And I told him in practice, I said, don't worry, once you get in, you won't be coming out. I said, so that's all right. But he fell on the sword, as I said before. Him and Aaron both came to me and said, Coach, we play all the time. We played for 3 years. Let somebody else start. And I think that's a tribute. And my favorite play of the night was Marcus Morgan and Garrett Walburn doing belly flops 25 feet across the floor.
That's contagious.
People forget that. I mean, because the whole crowd erupted. Because at that point, I believe it was 4-0.
Yeah.
I believe they'd scored 2 straight baskets, and people are going, oh, well, they're going to get killed. Southwood's 18-3. They won their conference. They got these guys that are dunking it with their feet, and I don't know how we're going to win. You know, and they're trying to be supportive. And Marcus and Garrett brought tremendous energy immediately. And that was, I mean, obviously, as you said, contagious.
It is.
And it went that point. And the whole night, I don't know that we played a game. I thought the first the first Woodland game was good. And I felt like that the AC game was good. But this consistent energy and our defensive effort, I don't think some people out there understand how good their offensive players are. And I thought we did a tremendous job against their offensive players. Harmon, I don't think it takes very long to figure out he's tremendously athletic. Hanging around the rim, making plays, and I thought Colin did a great job on him, but he's a good player.
And Dakota as well. I mean, Dakota had some big moments against Harmon.
I cannot say enough about how positive I feel about Dakota Cole tonight. He deserved that kind of game. He has worked so hard, has struggled. And I'm telling you what, other people could disagree with me. They do quite often. It's okay with me. I don't care. I only care what the 3 people on the bench think. But Dakota attacked the basket tonight and handled the ball much better. And he got it blocked once or twice. Well, Harmon, I mean, he's going to block shots.
6'6".
I mean, I think his nose hit the rim a couple times. I mean, he's a big physical kid. And I really felt good about the way they attacked. Colin I think he had 8 points in the first half. He took good shots. And it's hard to score. With Harmon in there, it's hard to score.
Coach, I mean, obviously we're always unofficial, but we had us for 9 blocks against their 4. We had us for 24 rebounds against their 12. I mean, think about those 2 numbers.
Yeah, and they had, if you had them for 12 rebounds, they had 1 possession down there where they got 5 rebounds.
Right.
Mm-hmm. So that was 5 of the rebounds right there. I just felt this game came down to 2 things. Either we made our shot or we turned it over. I don't know what we shot, but it seemed to me like we shot a really high percentage.
Well, they were good shots.
And, you know, again, you just read my mind. Because I tell kids all the time, well, Coach, we couldn't make a shot. Well, you know why? Because you took 40 stupid shots. I mean, that's why. If I stopped at half court and kicked it, I probably wouldn't make it either. But we got Grant Pribble jumpers. That's a good shot. We got Aaron Sturgeon and Mitchell Kuhlenbeck standing there wide open. We had Colin with the little 5-foot runners around the basket. We had Dakota laying it in. I thought Philip Pearson gave us some really good minutes tonight. I was very, very pleased across the board with our offensive execution. And I know if you'd have told me before the game that we'd have 20-plus turnovers and I'd be happy with our offensive execution, I don't know if I could have believed it. I don't know that we could have executed better, but I felt like we did a lot more good things than poor things.
Is this the most possessions you had in a game all year, you believe?
It's very especially for a game like this.
Yeah,
it was 56-45, not a 95-82 game, because those games, they will automatically have multiple possessions.
Mm-hmm.
I just loved our defense.
Oh,
I just thought our defense was against a team that's really, really hard to guard.
And they pressed all game long.
Yep.
And, I can't really remember a point in the time where we really broke down. I mean, I thought we really handled that pretty well from start to finish.
Yeah, we had 20 turnovers, but I'd say we'd had one every,
Right.
It
was never like we just
no.
just fell apart against it.
Well, the one time they made a run was, I think we were up 9 or 10.
Right.
And they got it down to 1 or 2.
And two.
Then we hit a bucket, then the kid got the tech, and that was a huge play in the game. But I thought our composure down the stretch, I'm not sure. Colin one time threw it in the backcourt, and we fumbled it out of bounds over here. Besides that, down the stretch, we didn't turn it over hardly at all.
Right.
And they were going to foul us.
And tonight, when we had to step up and make free throws, we made the free throws. I think we were starting to hit free throws. We were up by 5, right? So if you start to miss those front ends, but we didn't tonight, we knocked them down.
We have guys that can make free throws. People can say percentages on. I'm telling you, the guys that are going to have the ball at the end of the game, whether it's Grant Pribble or Aaron Sturgeon or Colin Barker or Mitchell Kuhlenbeck, those guys can make free throws. I have no doubt about that. And if it comes down to us making free throws, I feel good about our chances.
To go back to Dakota, the other thing about Dakota tonight was just how visibly energized and excited he was out on the floor tonight. I've never kind of seen that emotion out of Dakota.
The team would tell you, if there's one thing I've got on Dakota Cole for all year long, it's negative energy when he makes mistakes. And I tell them all the time, look, basketball is a game that's fast. You don't have time to get depressed. In football, you can make a really bad throw or a bad play, get in a huddle, have 30 seconds. In basketball, they can score 10 points in 30 seconds. Yeah. So you got to go.
Short memory.
And, oh, my goodness. And tonight I thought Dakota was very good about that. I thought he was very good about staying positive. And like you said, his energy, as we talked about before with Marcus and Garrett, is contagious. Everybody expects certain guys to be positive and make great plays, whether it's Grant or Aaron or whoever. But when Dakota gives that little oomph, that really helps us.
We get Woodland on our floor again. I was talking to the guys. I don't ever remember that we get the same team on our floor 3 times in 1 year.
I have coached 33 years. I don't ever remember playing a team 3 times on our floor. When people say you beat them twice, Yeah, we beat them by 9 or 10, and we beat them by 2 or 3.
Right.
We didn't kick them. There is no doubt. And they've won 5 in a row. And I don't know how they did against Leo tonight. That's going to be a true test. Because I said before the game, it's interesting. They're playing Leo. They're not supposed to beat them. We're playing Southwood. We're not supposed to beat them. And so we were both tremendously challenged by quality opponents. It'll be interesting to see that result. Now, did it matter tonight? I don't know. It's not. The score's still going to be 0-0 on Wednesday. But our we have never felt better about ourselves. And there were some really similarities here in that they're a one-on-one offensive team. Southwood is, so is Woodland. They really play similar styles, and the fact that we were successful against that will be interesting to see how it goes.
When you face, obviously it's a conference opponent. I think you and I have talked about, how many times do you want to see your sectional opponent throughout the season? But when you've played them twice and you're going to play them again in the sectionals, do you think about doing anything differently because they've seen you that many times? Or is that just overthinking it?
I think we're going to do what we do. Here's what I don't understand. People that do one thing all year, or do multiple things all year long, but don't ever try anything, whatever it is, and then in the sectional they go, hey, guys, we haven't played 2-3 zone all year, but in the sectional, that's the key. Really? Well, then why don't you practice that? Who are you? I'm sorry, but I had a coach, and I'm not trying to throw stones here, but I had a guy in high school one time try that. I said, you might as well raise the white flag and say, hey, what we're doing is not very good. So let's try something else. And if there wasn't time during the season for you to process that much information, I question whether or not you know what you're doing. Because if we want to play whatever we want to play, man or zone or 1-3-1 or whatever, we should have practiced that. We're not going to overthink it. What I will tell you is that I hope we understand how good their offensive players are. all that being said, I love Dave Randall to death. He does a good job. The players we played tonight are not at the level, are at a level above most of the Woodland kids. That doesn't mean Woodland's kids aren't good, but we all know. We watch those games, and all of us have been around long enough. You watch the NCAA tournament game, you fill out your brackets, you go, oh, that team looked great on Thursday, and on Saturday got beat by somebody that's not very good. Or in the sectional. Oh, my goodness. In the sectional, I've seen Friday nights, I'm going, oh, the team's unbelievable. And then Saturday, they get beat by 10. Mm-hmm. So you just don't know. I think our matchup with Woodland is good. It's proven that we beat them twice. But at the same time, they're going to be competitive.
I was a little surprised going through the ratings of that sectional. It's pretty tight in terms of how all those teams are rated.
I'm telling you, my hand to God, I would pick any of the 4 teams in the bottom and give them a chance. We're not a dominant team. I thought we played as well as we could play tonight against a good opponent, and it's 3 or 4 with 2 minutes to go. We're not going to beat somebody 35. We're not going to. So what we have to do is be smart, control the ball, and if we make a few mistakes, and like you said tonight, we miss our free throws. Grant, Aaron, Colin go line, miss the free throws. They come down and hit a 3 or 2. We've all seen that swan song before. But I still like our team, and we're trying to win the whole thing. We don't want to be the sectional runner-up. That's fine. But, we've had enough success around here. We always talk about we don't do moral victories here. We're about more than winning, but we win a lot. And so what we need to do is attack the week we're trying to win. I can't believe a senior-laden team that played this well on senior night would walk out on Wednesday and not take that opponent seriously.
Not going to happen.
I just don't see it. And then AC South Adams, people said, okay, well, AC killed them last week, Coach. South Adams beat Winchester by 24. 24. And then whoever comes out of the bottom. The one thing I will guarantee, an ACAC team will be in the sectional championship.
Way to go out on a limb, Coach.
I hope it's this one here.
Yeah, and Eastside.
I think you may be overthinking that.
I always overthink. I'm telling you, Eastside, in my opinion, has a chance. Now, Busco, if one team got a bad draw, it was Busco. They got to beat Eastside, who I think has the second-best record in the sectional.
Right, and if they get by them, they got
to play Canterbury, who's the highest-rated team, who has played the most difficult schedule, and then they have to beat whoever comes out of the bottom.
Okay, I know you probably would have preferred to only have to win 2, but if you had to draw it up, would you draw it up any different?
Well, and here's what people kept asking me at school, and I said the same thing. We didn't get a bad draw. We didn't get a good draw. We got an okay draw. And people say, well, 3 games. I look back, and I've been fortunate enough to be a part of 7 sectional champions. Only one time did we win the sectional because of the draw, in my opinion. We drew a bye against a really bad team and just played one good game. Every other year when we got a good draw, we got beat. But because when we were tested, when we went to the state in 2002, we drew Garrett. They were really good. Yeah. And then we played Busco, and then we played Woodland. We had to play the 3 best teams. So when you get to Saturday, if you haven't been tested, then sometimes the bright lights and sectional championships start weighing on you. That's why I think tonight was such a big deal. They know that this team was good.
Right.
And when you beat a team like this on this, and honestly, if you look, people say, Coach, you're playing at home. You're playing at home. Really? Our 3 biggest laying eggs of the year. You know where they happened? In the Tiger Den. Right here on this floor. So anybody that thinks that just by the grace of God you're going to walk out here and just be dominant, Wabash, clunker. Norwell, tremendous clunker.
Yeah, throw that one away.
Oh, yeah, exactly. And again, some people say, well, Coach, you lost to Northfield. Really? Northfield beat Huntington North last week by 4. And we could have won the game? Yeah, obviously.
And Northfield beat Southwood once this year.
So,
going back to the Norwell game, that prepared you for these zone traps, the 1-3-1, 2-1-2. Stuff like it. It's a process.
My good friend, Brent Kunkel, likes to say all the time, the year we went to state, we were the second-best team in the state and the second-best team in the county because Norwell beat us here at Christmas, and it taught us some things. Now, honestly, in the season, we obviously thought we were better than they were. They had to play Seth Colclaser in the sectional. They weren't going too far because Seth was pretty good.
He was good.
But I understand that. So those games can prepare you. It's a process. What you want to do, and this is what I love to be able to end the show with, what you want to do is right now walk off the floor and say, we just played our best game, the last game of the year, before we're ready for the tournament. And I think all 3 of us would agree we just played our best game at a time of the year that you want to play your best game.
And not only was it our best game, from our perspective, it was one of the funnest games to call. It was just a really enjoyable game. There was never a moment where you kind of started to have doubts creep in your mind. It was just a really fun game to call, and it was a great game to be a part of.
It was. It absolutely was, and hopefully next week we'll see through those.
And you can still jump about 6 feet in the air, I saw.
I'm so athletic at 54. It's incredible.
I'm just glad you were wearing tennis shoes tonight.
That's right.
If you were in hard
you would have been
sole
sliding
floor,
all
right?
over the place. I'm a gazelle. All right.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, always fun. Take care,
All
Scott.
right. Thanks, guys.
All right. Good to see you.
Thank you. See you.
All right, Scott. Let's wrap it up here. We got a player of the game to pick. All right. Do I not have you on? I don't know what headset you're on anymore.
Hello. There we are. Player of the game. Oh, well, Grant had 26, but you know what? Dakota Cole made some big blocks. Good defense.
It would be easy just to give it to all the seniors, right? That would be the easy call. But I think tonight we're going to go against the scorebook, and we're going to go with D. Cole.
I agree.
I think keeping Harmon in check tonight, even though he put up 13, but he's a kid that could put up 20 easily. We talked about getting him a little bit frustrated in the first half. He had a little bit of a run there early in the second half, but we made some big plays against him.
Yep.
And Colin Barker, and especially I think Dakota Cole tonight, was really the guys who kept Harmon in check. And again, his intensity tonight, and Coach talked about it, I think the team really fed off that.
I agree.
And helped produce a 13-point win tonight. So Dakota Cole is your WellsCountyVoice.com player of the game. Tigers beat the 18-3 Southwood Knights.
Wow.
What a night.
We'll take it.
Boy, I can't wait to get back here on Wednesday.
It'll be fun.
We'll be back on Wednesday. First sectional, Scott Mentzer, Scott Baker on the call for you tonight. What a game. Thanks to everybody for coming up and talking to us. Great group of seniors tonight here on senior night. Have a great weekend.